settle down here for a second. So, because the official announcement has been made, I feel like I can talk more openly about what I've been processing since Friday. Northwestern announced today that they are cutting 3 majors: philosophy and writing and rhetoric, which was my major, and literature. And they are eliminating 11 faculty positions. Some of them are retiring, but others are just being let go. And some of those profs are people who I love very much and value their contribution to my education there deeply. And it sucks. I've known since Friday because a friend texted me, and then through some other alum doing some research, we confirmed which profs were being let go and got more details about the department cuts. And I know it might seem like I shouldn't be as affected by this as I am because I'm almost 4 years removed, but at the same time, like, that department was my home for 4 years. And some of the best people I've ever met were in that department. The English department was the best part of my Northwestern experience. And the fact that the major that I studied is being eliminated is, I feel like, is something that a lot of people don't have to deal with if they choose a major that is regularly populated by more than 10 to 15 people a year. That's hard. I've written a reflection that I sent to a few people before everything was announced, just because I was processing, and I talked about how I still don't have the words, and it's still true. I don't have the words to describe exactly how I feel, but if I can say one thing that I do know right now, it is that those 4 years and that field of study, that small group of professors and peers who dedicated so much time to making my experience one that still matters to me, all of that has more value to me now than I ever could have guessed. And as I have spent the last year, the last 12 months, first writing publicly about things that were too important to me to ignore, and later writing privately when I realized that the best rhetoric I could use wasn't ready to be used on everyone. I don't think, no, I know that much of what I've written this year, much of my exploration of myself and my identity this year would not have happened if I had not spent that time with those people studying those concepts. And while I can't rewind, I only have the memories of the writing rhetoric major and the English department and the professors and the students. Those memories have inspired me to work harder at my craft 4 years later. And I don't know where I'd be without it. And these aren't the good words, they're just the words I have. But we're ending this decade with a season of grief and a season of reflection. And in the year that I embrace my identity as a whole person, I'm even more grateful to embrace the part of my identity that is that of a writer, and to explore what it means to be a writer who reflects on her whole experience. And I don't know what it's going to look like from here on out. But I do know that for a long time after this, I'm going to be doing a whole lot more reflecting on what no longer is in place, and what I still value as the best thing that could have happened to me in the midst of me figuring out who I was and who I am. And that's all I got, at least for now.